lead. This is an avalanche of a score coming against us. We have to win the game now. It goes back to an even bet, and they have to roll the dice now. They've got to get their best players in the middle. Darling goes in there, Natanui's in there, Pritis is in there, Hutchings, who's been playing really well today. They've got to get some advantage and put some score on the board again.
5 goals in a row for the Gold Coast. Dixon gets a clearance of sorts. Rosa, but Ablett's lurking. Hutchings, Ablett, they pursue it. Hutchings rolls it. Gains some metres. Ball in.
Just looking behind play to see if they've thrown anybody behind the ball, the West Coast, and they have.
5 goals in a row to the Gold Coast. They've come from 39 points down to be 6 points down. And they're full of run. O'Meara, McKenzie kicks smothered.
Handball to the outside again.
Everyone's taking it on at the moment. Long, Bennell and Bennett. Ball to the back. Sexton, fresh man to level the scores. They're one kick from the lead. 5 points in it. 8th spot on the ladder right now is theirs. They've never played in a final series of Gold Coast. They win today. They've proven they're a genuine contender. In 2014, they deserve to play finals. If they could come from 39 down away from home and snatch this one.
Got to go down the line and Natanu'i just get a contest down there, and he goes that way.
So Natanu'i, Dixon's with him and he holds him off. Rory Thompson dumps it though. Lucky.
Butler has surfaced in the Warriors, boys, so he'll be back on very shortly.
What are we up to? I think we're up around the 70 games this season where a team has held a 30-point lead, and only 2 of those teams have been knocked over by the end of the day. Richmond being one, Essendon the other, v Collingwood.
May, Short, Prestia. Another amazing day at the office for Dion Prestia. He's living in Gary Ablett's shadow. But boy, is he creating one of his own. Stanley White. McKenzie, who likes to kick a 70-metre ball if he can.
Well
he goes to Shaw, well measured.
Yeah, he foot raced him from this, the 50 sign on the ground of the other half-forward flank.
Natanui's there, Dixon's there. Lynch! Lynch in the middle of a six-pack.
They haven't clunked it all day, Dern, but they're clunking it now.
What about the casual call of the umpire? That's a mark. What's a seriously good mark, umpire? Over McGovern, who's down there lending support. There is another bloke in that pack who's not 6'5", and he's got the sit.
This kick is for the lead. From 39 down to grab the lead. Unfathomable.
Don't worry about the lead. Can the West Coast stop this being a percentage booster?
Well,
it's extraordinary.
They've got to try and get some control, but this is the danger of this young forward line who, as I said, haven't marked the ball. There's the Gold Coast now.
78 possessions to 50 in this final quarter. Inside 50s, 11 to 5. Handball receives. This is the killer. 31 handball receives to 15 for the Eagles. And those 31 are predominantly run past and deliver rather than be tackled and get out of trouble.
Natanu'i gets his own clearance. Sharrod Wellingham spears, lights out. He needs to be calm here. He needs to have a cool head.
Well, the old firm there, wasn't it? Natanu'i, Pritis, beautiful delivery in there, line set. They haven't, I'll tell you what, I'd still say their disposal inside their 50's been as good as it's been all year, West Coast Eagles.
It has.
To grab the lead back again, to inject some belief into the West Coast Eagles, to stop a run of 6 opposition goals in a row. And it won't even make the distance. McGovern's been the man, and he couldn't quite clutch it. And they fail to score. They don't even tie the scores up. There's 1 point in it. And Adam Simpson coaching from the bench right now. Their season's on the edge.
I reckon that's a gutsy move, just going and standing out in front of the bench.
Shaw on the end of the Natanu'i palm down. Crutch. Lynch comes down. Jager O'Meara throws that away. Riscatelli. Jager O'Meara.
That's a win for the Gold Coast there because they had an extra man at the throw-in drain and the Eagles' extra man was right where that ball landed and the Suns are able to create a stoppage and reload.
Palm down from Smith to O'Meara. Hutchings wraps him up.
He's lifted O'Meara.
No prior opportunity there and he lets it roll out.
And his 8 possessions.
Yeah. A lot of them in the back half and Harley Bennell's done the damage in the fore half of their midfield. Ablett's Ablett, Presti is the same. They're going to win the ball no matter where.
Ablett holds it in. They hold him in. And the umpire's going to play ball here. The umpire's playing holding the ball against Gary Ablett.
That is dead set wrong in a contest where Wellingham, right at the end there, he grabbed the ball, but Wellingham dived on the front of him to stop the ball coming out.
McGovern's going to leap. He's up. He's not quite with the second grab. Crazy scramble. Gold Coast have players back. Kolodjasny gets it clear, but it'll be coming back. Hearn about to trap it on the wing. 1 point in it. Dangerous, McKenzie. Hearn slips. McKenzie, everything under pressure, but everything critical right now. Bangs it to half forward, and a ball in, almost a win.
Well, at least they've done pretty well in the first half, West Coast Eagles, when they were able to contain the ball in their own forward half of the ground. In the last 3 minutes, they've had it forward to the centre.
Wellingham just caught by Ablett. He was about to run. Lysette, goal square. Nat Nui, half wrapped up, ball to the back. Gaff got there. Any score? Nat Nui, McGovern somehow squeezes it in, and they lead again.
Oh, this is going down the wire.
Isn't it a pleasure to watch a game where we've got two teams around the 100-point mark? Because having a go, and they've been defensively good enough. They've had a go, and they've been attacking.
Well, Wayne left his man to be the third man into that contest, and that had to go over the line with McGovern. Fortuitously, just right in the right spot at the right time.
Now, here's the test for West Coast Eagles. Natanui, technically, he's stuffed at the moment. He can't go into the centre bounce. And that brings Lysette in there. And the Gold Coast Suns have cleared the ball from the centre when Natanui hasn't been in there.
From the restart, Lysette and Dixon. Ablett waiting to pounce. Tackle late in the middle. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Ball up.
Got to get in there, push a forward up to it. Butler comes up off the half-forward line. They've got to get another number in there. Choke the ball. You'd worry about Ablett. You'd worry about Presti's ability to get the ball inside and get it to the outside.
Curtis, it's almost an elimination final for the West Coast. They lose this, they probably have to win something like 9 of their last 10. This last 4 minutes could be their season.
Now that
Wellingham wrapped up. Good tackle. Ball up.
Thanks, mate.
in that situation, if Gary Ablett was holding the ball on there, I think Sherrod Wellingham was a little bit lucky there.
Final quarter so far. West Coast have banged on 6 goals. The Eagles have got the one from McGovern a minute ago.
Dixon got his hands free. Sexton inside 50. Bennell and Bennell. Bennell wins out. Spins. Kicks. It's bending. It's going to bounce. Just across the face. 4 points the margin. And that behind doesn't really matter.
This is a massive game for Gold Coast, because if they get across the line, this 4 points at the end of the year with that next 3 weeks coming up could get them across the line in the 8 at the end of the season.
Great lead.
Shepherd, Ablett trailing him in.
Great lead. It's not enough time to wind the clock down yet. Keep it safe. Play it down the line.
They all go up and they all miss it. Wellingham. And gets it out towards Lacroix. Some open space ahead of him. Broughton traps, throws it, and he rolled him a little, and now he's on him. Umpire looking and ball it up.
Natanui has to pull away again. He's going to let Lysette run a couple of minutes. He'll probably get about 90 seconds at the end, or if the ball's at the other end, he'll have to go down there and choke it up.
No need to tell you how important this clearance is.
This man.
Ablett, the delivery man. Heads wide. Bennell couldn't get there. Cut off by McGovern. Got back.
He saw Ali Bennell leaded the pocket.
And not home yet, the West Coast. It sits. Nat Nui bumped into it. Ablett lurking for the spoil, and he can't get near it. Ball in.
Danny Stanley comes off. McKenzie back on. O'Meara is trying to get on. 2 3/4 minutes left.
Well, Gold Coast want everybody to go in tight in the contest here and see if they can snip one over the top in the space with their speed. A bit like that.
Prestia, can he hit a target? Heads long. Bennell and Bennell come toward the boundary. Not a bad spot for a ball in.
Where do they go, Doom? Do they go behind the back of the pack here, the Gold Coast, so they get their handle? Do they go to the boundary line and leave everybody close to the pack? They've done it again, haven't they?
They're leaving a lot of space at the front. That's where they're going to try and run through the Suns.
Shepherd, high kick. Lysette got there, couldn't collect it. Still a chance. Broughton got his hands free. Scooped up to May. He ducked into that. Umpire said keep going. Harbrow to Russell. The scrambler inside 50. The chaos ball. McKenzie on the left. Within range. Set stale. Across the face. It's hit in. Beyond belief. Goal square. Scramble. Ball up. Umpire waits.
Did that stay in? Hit it with the back of his fist. Now, this is the type of scenario we saw Mitch Robinson jump up and knock it through last year for a free kick in a final.
Yes.
You've got to keep it away. If you're a defender, you can't hit it through on the full.
Do they know that?
No!
Oh. Ablett lurking in the pocket of all people. He spins. One behind.
How good is this? How good is this game?
11th clearance for Gary Ablett.
There's still plenty of time on the clock.
This is a tough kick.
As players look at the clock, there's 29 gone. They don't know how long left. Dixon and Nat Nui lurking. Ball hits the deck and rolls away.
Good result.
Down to 135.
Have they learned here, West Coast? You don't want to all be sucked into the front of the contest because the Gold Coast will try and get it out wide. Nat Nui will probably try and keep it in, you would think.
Hearn has swung over onto Harley Bennell. They're looking for stronger bodies against him now.
Ablett waiting for the clearance opportunity. O'Meara. Lynch inside 50. Hits the deck. Riscatelli. Gathered. Couldn't get away. Hearn. Critis. Needs to show some poise. Clever handball. Gav. Well, that's deliberate.
That's deliberate.
That has to be played.
Yeah. He's played it. Now, it's a really gutsy decision by the umpire, but totally the right decision.
Williams cramped up, so they're one short down there.
Broughton sits it up. Lynch about to set himself. He's up. Fronts to the deck. Critis lays the tackle on Riscatelli. And the umpire will ball it up.
65 seconds.
Look at that man. He would be jumping up. The heart would be pumping at about 170, I reckon.
Down to Riscatelli. Gets a kick of sorts. Play on, not 15. Back to Stanley. Gives it to Ablett. Sidestep. Broughton. Floats one. Top of the square. McCullum. And he plays on. Hearn. Down to 45. McKenzie. Just millimetres from the grass.
Eric's
What a
not.
mark by McGovern.
He's a gun defender, Eric, but if you're asking him to finesse it, just get it sideways to Ellis. He's a good kick. All right. Now he's retreated, but
He's going to have to play on here once the umpire calls it. Here it goes.
he'll know what to do.
Time ticking down. Ball to the wing. Big lead. Lysette. There's the game. Lysette holds on. Adam Simpson, heart in his mouth. They were 39 points up the West Coast. They conceded the lead and they scored the goal to grab the lead back. Seconds tick down. A mark here and maybe. Siren sounds. This one's a keeper. You'll see this one replay. What a ripper contest. Right the way to the wire. West Coast Eagles by 3 points. And their season is still alive. And the Gold Coast spot in the 8 is up for grabs.
What an amazing game of football. How it can turn so quickly, but you're right, the depth of the midfield of the Gold Coast came to the fore. 42 to 25 contested possessions in the last quarter of the Gold Coast. Inside 50, 17 to 8. Tackles 20 to 6. That was a total domination.
What an insane game.
Insane. You called it early, Doom. Well done. You could pick the trend of them getting outside, and that was the difference in quite a magnificent game.
Let's go to Barry Hall. He's going to take some toppling, Baz. If somebody else wants to say they're man of the match, this man was magnificent.
Oh, fantastic.